Hello and welcome to sunny Santa Barbara, California. I'm Dr. Laura Hauser, and joining me here today is Dr. Terry Hildebrandt.
Thank you, Laura.
Our topic here today is pricing. So as a coach, how do you know how much to charge?
That's a great question, Laura. It comes up a lot with our students and our alums, and pricing varies a lot in the coaching industry, and it really depends on a number of key factors.
So what are some of those key factors, Terry?
I think the biggest is your target market and also the services that you provide. For example, for life coaching, which is usually a little bit less expensive than other types of coaching, you might see a rate as low as $125 up to the average in the market is around $200 per hour for life coaching. Where on the other hand, if you're working with executives and leaders and top organizations, you'll see more of a range from about $250 up to even at the very high end $60,000 per engagement.
And those engagements oftentimes can go for 6 months, or that's what I find in my experience. How about for yourself, for the bigger ticket items, if you will?
Absolutely. I would say the average executive and leadership coaching engagement is about 6 months to a year. And I think even for life coaching, working with individuals, you'll find those engagements at least, I would say, 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, you know, Terry, I'm thinking about, for example, with pricing, what are your thoughts about what causes that differentiation between, let's say, $875 and $100 an hour for life coaching compared to organizational coaching?
Yeah, absolutely. Part of it is accessibility. Obviously, when individuals are paying out of their own pocket, their budgets will more often than not be lower, especially if you're working with someone who's not in that top 5%, or so we want coaching to be accessible to everyone. So there is really a market for many different types of services, and many coaches will have a portfolio of clients, so that enables them to certainly charge less for folks who may not be able to afford the higher price tag. And there's also a group and team coaching as well that can make that more affordable.
Absolutely, yeah. And as you talk about accessibility, I really appreciate you bringing that up, because in my portfolio, yes, I do work with large corporations, organizations, and help shift culture across the organization. And those are longer, bigger ticket items. At the same time, I do offer pro bono or significantly reduced price. For example, in my own heart, I have a big heart for single moms. So I have a client now who's paying out of her own pocket. She works for an organization, but she is paying out of her own pocket. And so I am doing a pro bono session, or sessions, actually. This is a 3-month program for her, pro bono, as part of my way to give back. So I appreciate what you're talking about. There's a whole progression in a portfolio.
Yeah, I would agree that spectrum of different price points is very common for most coaches, so that you can have some clients who are funding the pro bono work or dramatically reduced rate for accessibility.
Great. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today in beautiful Santa Barbara, California. On behalf of Fielding Graduate University, thank you for joining us, and feel free to reach out. If you'd like to learn more, please go to Coach.Fielding.edu.